How's it going, everyone? We're here at Waverly. How's it going, everyone? We're here at Waverly Downtown Gym for a tournament matchup between the Portsmouth Trojans and the Piketon Red Streaks. I'm Kenneth Hay along with John Bruce. And Bruce, what do you think about this matchup tonight?
Well, you know, when you saw the tournament seeds come out, we thought this may have been a Westfall and Portsmouth matchup. But Piketon, a 21 seed, able to pull off the upset up at the Dome the other day. Played really well down the stretch of that game. They're a team, they've lost a lot of close games this year. They're 2-6 in games that are decided by 5 points or less, but they're 1-0 in their last one. So they've been in a lot of tight games. They've played a good schedule. But, man, this Portsmouth team seems to be going on the right side of where they've been, as their season's kind of been up and down throughout, as they started off 6-0, then at one point we're 9-5, and then I believe we're 15-5 and had a chance to win their league. So, I mean, I think Portsmouth's going to be the favorite here tonight, but at the same time, with how this Piketon team can play, I could see this being a really good game with Piketon have a chance here at the end.
Yeah, for Portsmouth, you look at a guy like DeAndre Berry, 24.1 points per game. If you're Piketon's coach, what do you say to stop that guy?
I mean, is it one of those like, hey, he's going to get his, let's shut down everyone else? Or do we focus on him and try to like cut the head off the snake in that situation? So it's going to be interesting to see what Coach Miller and his staff does, because, I mean, he can do it inside or outside. He's a big body, but he can shoot from the outside, and he's a really good passer too. I mean, he had one of the highlight passes of the season earlier this year. So
5.3 assists per game. That leads his team.
Yeah, so, I mean, like you said, 5.3 assists a game for a guy who plays in the post, but also can kind of do it all over. Makes him a really difficult matchup. Now, Piketon will play some zone, and they do it really well. So is it going to be, hey, we're gonna go to our 1-3-1, possibly our 2-1-2, and then just we got to swarm the glass? Or is it, you know, like I said, cut the head off the snake and try to make it to where someone else besides DeAndre Berry beats you, which, you know, you've got Malachi Loper and Donovan Breach, who both have the ability to do so also.
Looking at Piketon's roster, what really stands out to me, 6'6", Bo Henry. If you're going to run that zone, I don't think you'd want a guy at a different size down in the post against a guy like Berry.
Yeah, so he's going to give you some length, some strength inside. He's gotten tougher throughout the season. I know early in the season wasn't a great matchup for him the first game we streamed, but the times I've watched him since, he's gotten tougher throughout the year, and that's a big thing as he's gotten older. He's got a really good touch. Defensively, he's got some really good length. They've also, Garrett Legg has some really good length that can really disrupt some things defensively as well. And one of the things about Piketon is, I don't know if they do for sure, but it seems like those dudes play for each other like crazy. Like, just from watching them, like they get it. Like, they play as one. Sometimes that'll make a difference in a tight game. But yeah, it's a pretty talented team. Only one senior in Brent McGuire, but Brent McGuire first team All-SVC this year as well.
Yeah, not a high-scoring team, but they play scrappy. They play well defensively. They want to play with you.
Mm-hmm. And they play, like you said, they play well defensively. They can really disrupt you defensively. Like, I'll just throw back a Unioto thing. Unioto scored 81 points in their tournament opener the other day. Their last regular season game, they scored 45 against Piketon. So, I mean, defensively, they can really do some things that can make you uncomfortable.
Now, we will take a break for the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Southeast District Board, Waverly High School welcomes you to the downtown arena and City Hall Court for this Boys Division III Sectional Championship game between the Portsmouth Trojans and the Piketon Red Streaks. Before the introduction of this funny lad, please rise and face the flag. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor America with a pike to our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at glocknercdjr@portsmouth.com.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A 3-way tie for almost last place.
You look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at OhioHealth left cancer in the dust.
So for the Red Streaks tonight, we have Mason Thacker, Brent McGuire, Declan Davis, Garrett Legg, and Bo Henry.
Yeah, and when you look at their starting lineup, Thacker can really shoot the 3-ball. Davis does a good job shooting 3-ball and also had the game-winning basket the other night at Westfall. Went coast to coast in the last 10 seconds to score it. McGuire, as we talked about, first team All-SVC, one of the better shooters in the Southeast District. Garrett Legg can kind of do a little bit of everything. Bo Henry, a banger, but he can also step outside from 3.
Yeah, Brent McGuire and Garrett Legg, both all SVC selections, and Bo Henry and Declan Davis honorable mentions. And for Portsmouth tonight, we'll have number 1, Isaiah Lewis, number 3, Donovan Breach, number 11, Malachi Loper, number 23, Noah Livingston, and number 34, DeAndre Barry.
Yeah, Barry, over 1,000-point scorer. He's had 7 games of 30-plus points this year. Loper, who I believe you had it in your notes, he was a first-team All-SOC 1 from Portsmouth Clay a year ago. He'll be a 1,000-point scorer, only a junior. But then you have kids like, Breach, who's had some big games throughout the year, and Livingston really rebounds the ball hard. So should be a fun one.
As it will be. Now we'll get ready for the tip right here.
And we'll have Livingston against McGuire.
Tip is up, and it is won by Portsmouth.
Yeah,
Number 11 handling back to Lewis.
Yeah, Piketon in their zone.
Into Barry. Oh, out of bounds. It'll be Piketon basketball.
Yeah, just
making them uncomfortable.
Yeah, Piketon will show a 1-3-1 a lot of times, but that's a 2-3, and I think maybe Portsmouth wasn't really looking for it, and it was kind of a lazy pass.
They looked a little lost.
Yeah.
Another poke out of bounds turnover. It'll be Portsmouth ball.
Yeah, and that's one of the Coach Lysa, one of the things he really likes to do is put a lot of pressure out of the zone like that. They crash, and it makes, like you said, Piketon did to Portsmouth, made them uncomfortable, ends up leading another turnover.
Portsmouth working the ball around here, trying to find something they like. Gets it to Barry. He dribbles towards the top of the key. Pass in, breach, jumper. Good.
Yeah, that's a great look for Barry up top. Just gets to his left hand, makes a nice power pass inside, and Breach knocks down the jumper.
And they're out pushing early. Knocked the ball out of bounds. It'll be Piketon ball. Have number 32, Declan Davis inbounding.
It's going to be another turnover.
And McGuire just lets the ball slip. It'll be Portsmouth ball.
Yeah, Piketon seems a little rattled a little bit early in this first minute, but the good thing for them, very early.
Isaiah Lewis handling, hands it off to Breach. To the side to Barry. Barry pulls up. Shot is no good. Long rebound, not corralled yet. Back to Portsmouth. Barry has the ball. Through contact, finishes.
Yeah, great hustle there by Isaiah Lewis to keep that play alive. And then just tough finish for DeAndre Barry.
Piketon throwing it around the world. Down to Henry, shot is up, no good. Good defense by Barry, and he's pushing the pace a little bit. Pass to Loper, he thought about the three, won't take it. Wild pass, corralled by Piketon.
Barry threw that ball about 85 miles an hour.
It's a little early for baseball season. Wild pass out of bounds. It'll be Portsmouth ball.
3 turnovers in 4 possessions and then a missed layup so far for Piketon. Just got to get things settled down a little bit. You're playing right down the street. You're playing a team that you've probably played in the summer and whatnot. Just got to relax.
Top of the key, Lewis. Overseeing the defense. To Breach. Pass it around, back to Barry. Barry finds Lewis, tipped and stolen.
3rd turnover already for Portsmouth as well.
Finds McGuire, wild pass, shot is up and good.
Yeah, good
Brett
back.
McGuire.
Good design on that play, getting the backdoor lob. McGuire does a good job of corralling the high pass and settles himself in to get the layup.
Portsmouth working it around to Barry. Back out. Shots up. Jumper is no good for Breach. Excuse me. Piketon pushing it here. McGuire decides to settle it down.
Good job by Portsmouth getting back and getting in their zone while Piketon started to push it down court.
Piketon trying to find something they like. Portsmouth's really playing good defense in this zone right now. Not really giving up an open look. Number 3, that's Mason Thacker with the 3.
Yeah, and that's a good job by Declan Davis there. He gets into the middle of the zone, kicks it back out. Thacker, like we said in the pregame, very good shooter, gets his feet set, buries the 3. First lead of the game for the Streaks.
Loper has it far side. Back to Lewis, kind of weird handle. Back to Loper, 3-point shot is good.
Yeah, even though he bobbled it a little bit, Lewis does a good job of getting Loper a shot in his shooting pocket to where it's just a catch and shoot. Nice shot there for the junior.
Wire has it close. Passes it to Garrett Legg. Working it around the world here.
And it seems like both teams have settled in a little bit after a little shaky start for both.
McGuire pulls up, close range, no good. Rebound, Garrett Legg, back up, and good.
Nice job there by Legg to just battle inside. Yeah, and the Sportsman team at 9-14, if you just look at the record, you may be mistaken in thinking they're not a very good team, but they are a tough ball club.
Loper pull up another three and makes it.
No, little kiss off the glass there from Malachi Loper, but hey, it still counts.
Working it in, we have a foul here. It'll be on Portsmouth.
Our first whistle of the night. And on Livingston.
McGuire has it. Spinning around, shot is up, and he knocks it in.
Yeah, McGuire, he's a really talented scorer, does a nice job getting into the post, hitting a nice little fadeaway right there.
Lewis has it close. Dribbling around to Loper, pulls up again from the same spot, and this one is no good.
I was literally just talking to somebody about the hot hand theory the other day of like, you make your first two shots, you know the third one's going in because it's a hot hand. It's like, well, it's just still, you have the exact same chance otherwise. But Loper just a little short on that. I think he was trying to make up for a little bit of the fact the last one was long, even though it banked in. Now a different zone look here with the 1-3-1 for Portsmouth.
We have Declan Davis to work, stolen out to Breach, and he hits the layup.
Yeah, Loper with the rip there. Now 4 points for Donovan Breach. Piketon just got to take care of the ball better.
Another steal. Back to Breach again. He'll have a chance. Oh, pass it to Livingston, and his layup's good. We'll have a timeout here by Piketon.
It's going to be a 30, so we'll stick here. But that's two straight turnovers. Nice job there defensively by Portsmouth. That's 5 turnovers already for Piketon. They're 3 of 5 shooting, or 4 of 5 shooting.
They're just doing a good job of not letting Piketon settle in at all.
Yeah, it's the switch in the zone, the different type of zone I like there from Coach Lyseth. And there's a reason why. How many wins do we have him down for? Is it 429 for Coach Lyseth?
We have 429.
Yeah, 429 wins for Coach Lyseth. Like, he knows how to coach in a tournament situation. He's gotten to the regionals with multiple different schools. And he took this Piketon program to the Final Four in 2009.
We'll have Declan Davis here at the ball to McGuire. Haven't gotten to half court yet. Finally passed it, but the pass is out of bounds.
6 turnovers now for Piketon. And once again, switching a different type of zone look there for the Trojans. Now we're going to see Trevin Shanks make his first appearance.
He'll sub in for number 32, Declan Davis.
It's still only a 5-point game.
See Lewis take the ball up here to Breach. Pass it to Loper from his hot spot. Back to Lewis. Barry's looking for the ball, gets it. He likes this matchup right now. Thought about the three, doesn't take it, wild pass. Livingston couldn't bring it in. A little too much mustard on that one.
Yeah, that's the second one. He's just put some absolute heat on it.
No press here. Passes directly to Loper, finding Breach for the layup.
It's good job by Loper there, just finding Breach inside.
Finally pass half court to Legg. Legg wants to take it and does. No good. Rebound couldn't get corralled in by Bo Henry and falls out of bounds.
Yeah, Piketon just getting sped up a little bit too much right here. Is some careless passes, long distance, and that's what Portsmouth wants. But right there, get kind of a rush shot there from Legg. I think he may have rushed it because he took an extra step, so I think it was just kind of, trying to hurry up and get it up there since he got away with it. But 8 turnovers now for Piketon through not even 7 minutes of action. So they are kind of fortunate to only be down 7 at this point. And, I mean, the time we saw Portsmouth earlier this year, they did not play with this type of energy when we had them down with the South Point game, which, I mean, it's a 34-point game, and then the next time around they beat Southport at Southport. So.
And we have number 24, Cobb, subbing in for Loper.
Yeah, Levon Cobb.
Lewis has the ball, close wing to Cobb, to Breach, into Barry. He wants to pull it, does. No good. Foul on Livingston will be Piketon ball.
Yeah, that's a good box there by Garrett Legg. Makes it to where the only way Livingston can get to it is to push through there. So there's the call. That's a second foul now on Noah Livingston. So that could be something to watch for, as he's one of their better rebounders.
With 2 fouls, we'll see Luke Stein come in for him. Piketon trying to find a way through this zone for this press. And he loses the handle. Another turnover from Piketon. It'll be Portsmouth ball with 56 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, Bo Henry is starting to flash to the mid line, but Mason Thacker just started to go up court a little faster than what Henry was ready for. So he was not there at the time.
Breach has it open 3. Couldn't knock it down, but rebounded by Barry. Shot is up again and good.
Yeah, once Barry was able, once he got turned around, you could tell he was making it because he got himself fully set.
Piketon made it past half court. Bo Henry with the ball. Trying to find a pass. Legg has it. He has 3 men on him. Out to Davis. His three-pointer knocked down.
Yeah, that's good ball movement. Once you get in the half court, if you can get the ball movement down, you're going to be all right if you're Piketon. They just have not gotten into the half court much today.
Portsmouth pushing the ball fast. Barry layup.
Good find by Luke.
Finesse move on there.
Yeah, good find there by Luke Stein.
And that pass is out of bounds. It'll be another turnover.
10 turnovers now for the Red Streaks.
Just under 6 seconds left. We'll see Barry get the ball in the inbound. Lewis inbounding. Likes this matchup. Thought about the 3. Doesn't take it out to Loper. His three-pointer's no good.
And Luke Stein probably got a little lucky there to not get called for the reaching over the top there.
Well, that'll end it for this quarter. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie & Son Trucking. Willie & Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student-athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week, presented by Willie & Son Trucking, each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
Welcome back. We're about to start the second quarter here in Waverly. Portsmouth is up 20-12 over Piketon.
Yeah, for the Trojans, they got kind of a slow start, but they end up forcing 10 Piketon turnovers in the quarter. They shoot 9 for 14 from the field. They had 6 points each from Donovan Breach, Malachi Loper, and DeAndre Berry. The Streaks, they were 5 of 7 from the field, but when you've got 10 turnovers, it makes things a lot harder. Mason Thacker and Declan Davis each with 3, and Brent McGuire with 4 for the Red Streaks.
Well, if Piketon starting with the ball here, pass to number 11, Trevin Shanks. Around the world to McGuire. He's trying to find somewhere to pass. Out to Davis. To Legg, into McGuire. He wants it but can't find anything. Out to Declan. Declan Davis's 3 cannot find it, but McGuire is blocked by Luke Stein.
A nice job there by Stein.
Breach open 3. Nylon. That one finds the bottom of the basket.
Third made triple of the day for the Trojans. First for Breach.
Piketon trying to find an area through this press. Foul on Loper on the reaching around.
That'll be his first. They have all 3 fouls of the game so far. And I think for Piketon here, you got a couple good looks on that last possession. Luke Stein just made a really good individual play.
So Piketon with the ball here. Bo Henry in the corner. Back to Davis, back to McGuire. Pass into Henry is broken up. Barry with the steal. He's pushing it down. Finds Luke Stein. Shot is up. Fouled, but the shot is no good. He'll shoot his first 2 of the night. Our first 2 free throws of the night as well.
Yeah, last night I was at a girls' game where they didn't shoot free throws till the second half. So, and then the night before I saw a game with 50. It just depends on how the teams are playing. And this one so far, not a ton of stuff inside. So that's why we're going to get our first look at the line here for Luke Stein. But really, I mean, DeAndre Berry's so much fun to watch because he got that thing out in a hurry down court. And that's why Luke Stein was able to draw the foul.
After the crazy effort play made down here to break up the pass, he was on go mode immediately. Stein will make the first free throw after a little bit of a lucky bounce there. Portsmouth is now 1 for 1 for the night from the free throw line. Pretty good start. Second free throw is good.
Yeah, just about perfect so far for the Trojans.
Let's see what Piketon has here. Pass is almost broken up, ended on the ground. Oh, a jump ball.
Yeah, Isaiah Lewis. That's 2 different times he's gotten on the floor. This time wins a possession. The last time saved a possession. Great hustle from the senior point guard.
Well, Barry inbounding it to Lewis. Lewis taking it pretty slow here. Back up to Cobb to Lewis again. Thought about the 3, won't take it. To Barry on the close wing. He's dribbling around. They have 2 on him. Finds Stein in the paint, 1-on-1. He wants to put it up but can't find anything. Shot's blocked, but he gets the rebound. Back up to Cobb. His 3-pointer is up. In and out. Barry gets the offensive rebound. His jump shot turnaround finds the bottom.
Yeah, not much you can do about that. If you're Piketon, besides you got to rebound a little bit harder. There's too many offensive rebounds so far for the Trojans. That's why they're up 15 at this point.
Piketon working it up court here. Another steal. Breach has it. To Cobb at the wing. Hands it off to Barry. Close wing. Wild 3, no good. Rebound to Piketon. They're pushing it here. Barry presses up, so they have to slow down. Foul on Barry. Reaching in a little bit there.
Yeah, and that was you kind of could see it coming because he thought he got fouled on the shot. So there was a little frustration. Coach Lyson just told him, like, we got to have you on the court. You can't give up fouls like that.
We'll see number 3, Mason Thacker, check back in for Bo Henry. We'll have McGuire inbounding the ball here for Piketon.
Yeah, this will be Barry's first time checking out.
McGuire driving in, shot is up, finds it.
6 now for Brent McGuire.
Portsmouth pushing it here a little bit. Finds Loper in the corner, Breach down low, turnaround jumper is good.
Yeah, just if you're Piketon, you got to find the shooters immediately. And the way that Portsmouth's pushing it has been very effective against this Piketon defense.
McGuire up top, dribbling, looking around, listening to his coach, trying to find something to do. Davis passes it out. Into McGuire to leg. His shot through contact's no good. Long rebound to Davis. McGuire's 3 is up. Bounces out off the back of the iron. Lewis has it here pushing. Cobb up top to Loper. Out to Lewis. Far pass back out to the top of the key.
Yeah, right now, this isn't the best offensive group that Portsmouth has out on the court. But
as you say that, Breach drives in, making it look easy with the layup right there. We'll see a timeout here by Piketon.
Yeah, and we'll stay here through the timeout. But like as I'm saying that, Donovan Breach drives baseline. He's got 13 points already. You know, they're 12 of 21 shooting from the field so far. It's been really effective for Portsmouth. And this Piketon pressure or half-court defense that they've been able to play throughout the season, is typically not giving up this many points through 3 quarters, let alone in a half. So it's a really just about a perfect start for Portsmouth so far.
And for Piketon, you're falling for your own poison.
Yeah, so 13 turnovers right now for Piketon. They've shot the ball pretty well, 6 of 12 so far. But the 13 turnovers, only 12 shots, you are going to get yourself behind in a game like this against a team that has obviously been playing well outside of that game at Fairland. Outside of that, they've been playing really well, and they're hungry to get back to the convo for the first time in 7 seasons.
We'll have Garrett Legg inbounding here for Piketon. To Declan Davis, he has it. And Mason Thacker couldn't corral in the pass in between his legs. It'll be Portsmouth ball. Stein will inbound for them. High pass to Breach, broken up. McGuire has it, layup, block. Declan has it again. Thacker, shot is up, no good for Trevin Shanks.
That's a great play by Donovan Breach to, save 2 points on the other end for the Red Streaks.
We'll see McGuire push up a little bit here on Lewis. 2 on him, trapping him. Finds Breach, but there's a timeout before.
Yeah, we're going to have a 30-second timeout. And that's a nice change there by Coach Miller, who just recently won his 100th career game. He actually won a district at Western before coming to Piketon and has done a nice job there at Piketon. And, his senior year, Coach Lyseth came into Piketon and took over, so he's playing against his old coach. So this is a pretty fun matchup. The people at Piketon, I know they appreciated the time Coach Lyseth spent there. 141-69.
And Lyseth, he's a smart coach. You see that situation over there? Can't blame him for calling that timeout.
Yeah, and I mean, he probably might throw out an apology to Breach there because that was going to be a layup. But at the same time, you don't want to give up a turnover, and you don't want to do anything to give this Piketon team some energy and momentum going into the half. So it's a very good timeout.
Barry almost lost it. His shot, reverse layup, no good. But he'll go to the line for 2 after a foul by Shanks.
Yeah, and that's another one. Really good ball movement. Good adjustment almost immediately because of the action that Piketon was bringing in the last timeout, or that forced the timeout. They're able to find a couple of holes and get a good look there for Barry, which gets him to the line.
Barry misses his first. They're now 1 of 3 on the night, or 2 of 3 on the night, excuse me. We'll see number 50, Bo Henry, sub in for Trevin Shanks. Barry's second free throw is good.
And 9 points now for DeAndre Barry.
Let's see what Piketon wants to do here. They find Thacker. Back to McGuire. He's feeling the pressure right now. Finds Thacker, but stolen by Loper. And 1. Loper fouled after the steal.
Wow.
Wild sequence right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they counted it, but at the same time, a tough finish there by Malachi Loper. That's a 15th turnover for the Red Streaks. Number 32, number 30, Leland Sherlock checks in. And then we're going to see Luke Gallion coming in for Piketon.
He'll sub in for number 4, Brent McGuire. 1 free throw for Loper here. His free throw good. They're now 4 of 5 on the night.
Loper with 9.
Declan surveying. Thacker's pass couldn't find leg, but Golian corrals it. Wild sequence. Skurlock ends up with the ball. He's pushing it. Finds Barry, but he can't corral it in. Steal by Declan Davis, eyes up, trying to find something, driving in. And the ball is tipped out of bounds by Loper. It'll retain Piketon ball.
Yeah, Portsmouth's doing a good job of getting back in transition. So in the rare times that they've been able to push it, they haven't got a good look at the rim. There's been a couple big blocks. That time it's just Loper hustling from behind and getting a deflection.
Declan Davis inbounded it to Henry. Back to Davis. He's surveying to Thacker. In the corner to goalie and back to Thacker. Piketon working it around here. Bo Henry has it in the elbow. Back to Thacker. He's at the top of the key. Declan Davis driving in, loses it. Levon Cobb ends up with the ball and passes it to Barry.
Yeah, just super active defensively for Portsmouth, which is why they've got such a comfortable lead at this point. Good cut.
Almost found Barry on his cut, but a kick ball violation will retain with Portsmouth. We'll see Barry inbounding here.
And we're getting an offensive foul. Yeah, moving screen there on Cobb. It's going to be his first foul. I would like to see Piketon just be a little more aggressive, in the half court offensively, because that last possession, the only shot they got up was a wild shot after it looked like they had a couple of different looks for a couple of their younger players, but like you're down 21, you get it, you can't give up a good look to try to get a better look when the better look may never come.
And you said you want more aggressive, and you see number 4 just subbed in. Brent McGuire, their leading scorer. Thacker couldn't corral it in properly. And it'll be a foul.
Well, it's going to be out of bounds because I think Cobb was out of bounds when he touched it.
Either way, it'll be Piketon ball here with 2:09 left in the half. McGuire will inbound. See what he finds. All the way to half court to leg to Thacker. McGuire running around, finds it to leg to Davis.
Yeah, just Portsmouth just forcing everything up higher, making them more uncomfortable throughout.
Loper tips the pass, but Davis has it, top of the key. Lewis on him. Thacker has it, double team. Finds Davis. Wild pass, couldn't find anyone. Loper has it. His layup is up and good.
Now 11 for Malachi Loper.
McGuire surveying. Decides to dribble Thacker. Davis has it close side. Driving in. Passes to Henry. His shot up.
There you go. Finally getting the ball, able to get inside there. That's a third assist for Davis. He's done a good job of penetrating. It's just they finally get something easy at the rim.
We'll see Barry hold it here, far side. Watching over the defense.
I don't think they'll hold for the entirety, but it is possible to hold for that last shot.
Poked by Thacker, almost out of bounds. Tripped it up. Tight defense by Thacker. Leads to a wild pass by Loper that'll be out of bounds before Lewis could save it. It'll be Piketon ball with 40 seconds left to play.
Yeah, and really good job there by Coach Miller, where they've been in the zone the whole time. They switch. They may have still had their zone concepts there, but they were a lot more man-oriented, which ends up making Portsmouth uncomfortable because it looked like they wanted to hold for the last shot, but it's a lot easier to do against a zone than it is man.
Dwyer has it on the far wing, trying to find something. Back to Davis. Back to McGuire on the wing. He drives in, pulls up. Can't find it, but Leg gets the rebound. His shot through contact, no good, but a foul.
Yeah, Leg will get the first free throws of the night for Piketon here with 20.2 left in the half.
Garrett Lega, 71% free throw shooter on the season.
Yeah, one of the better free throw shooters in the Cider Valley Conference. Only a junior. He was third team All-SVC. And really, if he's able to pick up maybe some of the scoring load that McGuire had this year into next year, he's definitely got the potential to be a first-teamer because he just does so many little things. Like he was, I believe, second or third in the SBC in assists, top 10 in rebounds as well. So, I mean, he does a lot of little things to help you win.
His second free throw, no good after the first one falls in. Barry will have it. Slowing the pace, going to look for last shot here. Leg on him. Pressuring him a little bit, trying to make him just a little bit uncomfortable. Barry finds an opening, drives in, shot is up, good, and the foul.
Yeah, Henry just went down a little early on it. That's the only thing on that because he was in there in plenty of time, but he went down waiting for the contact instead of taking the contact. And that's going to lead to the 2 points for DeAndre Barry, who's now got 11 on the night.
His third free throw of the night, I believe.
Yep, 1 for 2.
I think we have a little bit of a sweat issue on the floor right now being wiped up before we get this free throw.
Yeah, and 4.5 seconds left for Piketon, so if he makes it, you've got 4 dribbles that you can do. But also Coach Lysa is going to send in a sub. On a make.
Doesn't make it back out to Barry. His three-pointer, no good. Skurlock has it and can't get a shot off.
Yeah, and just great effort there. Like, the effort that Portsmouth put in the entire half was just out of this world, and they show it right there again on the last play.
We'll cut to a break here. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
Richer. Countless nights in the garage. 8 shiny new Pistons. 1 very happy 16-year-old granddaughter. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
2 quarters have come and gone here in Waverly. We will see a Trojan lead, 39-17 over Piketon. And what did you see in this first half?
Yeah, it's just too many turnovers for Piketon, 17 turnovers and 17 points. I mean, you can't have 17 turnovers in a lot of games and expect to win. You definitely can't have 17 turnovers in a half and expect to win. So it's a rough start for Piketon in that aspect. They've shot the ball, I mean, decent, 7 of 17 so far, but they start off 5 of 7. So that slowed down a good bit as well. But for Portsmouth, it's the trio that we talked about before the game. Donovan Breach, I mean, obviously DeAndre Barry, Donovan Breach, and Malachi Loper. Barry with 11, Breach with 13, and then Loper with 11. So, I mean, it's those 3 have done almost the entirety of the damage. Noah Livingston's got 2, Luke Stein's got 2, and then the rest, it's Breach, Loper, and Barry. But that's what happens when you're playing a team that they have some nice talented players like what this Portsmouth team has. You got to find a way to slow them down, and they have done a great job of beating the zone of Piketon so far.
And more than just offensively, I know you said it, all the turnovers they've caused. They've played, I'd say, better defensively than they have offensively, and that just leads to easy baskets in transition.
Yeah, and it's, like you said, a lot of stuff in transition. The transition buckets are one of the things that's really hurting Piketon, because Piketon hasn't been able to get transition buckets on their own. Because, I mean, one time it looked like they had a transition bucket. Donovan Breach comes with the chase down block to, keep them off the board on that possession. So they haven't rebounded really well. There haven't been a whole lot of chances to rebound for Piketon, but there's been multiple offensive boards for the Trojans. Like, there at the end, 4.5 seconds left. Like, you got to get that rebound. And instead, Malachi Loper goes in, knocks it back, and DeAndre Berry gets a look from three. Like, you're probably not scoring on a missed free throw with 4.5 seconds left, but you at least have a chance to cut it under 20, but then you're almost down 25. So it's little things like that, Piketon's got to adjust. Now, you might look at it as, hey, it's a 22-point game. What are they going to be able to do to come back? But really, you got to chip away. Chip away. You got to chip away little by little throughout, and just try to, you're not going to make up 22 points at once. Win each possession. If you win your offensive possession, means you're scoring. You get a stop on defense. That's the only way you can come back is possession by possession.
We know Piketon. They should know their identity. We know their identity. They want to put the pace at their pace. Mm-hmm. They want to play at their level, and they're not. They're letting Portsmouth determine the speed of the game.
Yeah, and that's what's going to make it really difficult to come back, because that's the pace that Piketon likes to play at, is that very efficient, not super methodical, but like they want to value the ball. And now you're down 22. That's going to make it a lot harder to run that same action for the next 16 minutes when you got to make up points. Not every possession, but pretty much every time the ball goes back and forth down the court. So yeah, that's a good point, because it's a little different style that they want to play, and Portsmouth's done a great job of getting them out of that so far.
And it's going to be difficult because they're not a true high-scoring team. You see, Brent McGuire, 13.8 points per game. That's their leading scorer. They won their last game 39 points, 39-38. Portsmouth already has 38 or 39.
Right. Yeah. It's when you're a defensive-minded team and you're giving up a lot of points in a half, that makes it really difficult to come back. But seen a lot of basketball. Things happen. Things happen every year. Every week, like sometimes big upsets or big comebacks happen. So you just never know, and it's a great game for a reason, because somebody you can chip away, get back in the game, and that's how Piketon. That's the only way Piketon can come back. Really, if you looked at it, one of the bigger come from behind games earlier this year was Circleville was down 17 at the half on Miami Trace. Gave up 5 points in the second half. Ideally, if you're Piketon, that's what's got to happen to be able to come back in a situation like this. Is you got to try to hold Portsmouth under 50 for the rest of this game, and you got to get hot from the outside. Big thing for me for Piketon, you got to put some shots up. You got to get shots up, because if you've got 17 shot attempts but 17 turnovers, that's just, you can't have that.
With a coach like Kyle Miller, 100 wins, has won a district before at his previous school, you got to tell your guys, play our game. Mm-hmm. We know how we want to play it, we need to play it. They're getting too flustered out here with this press and not finding good passes. There were at least 3 turnovers to no one.
Yeah, it's just kind of, it is kind of lazy passes from behind. You got to throw some ball movement in. You got to throw a ball fake, go opposite of where you're wanting to go. Like the couple times McGuire and Henry got to the middle, they just stared it down before going. You got to look that off and then go. And, big thing to me, you got to get stops, because when you give up baskets, that lets the other team set up their defense. And that's what's happened so far. So
I believe we'll cut to a break here. We'll be back with the third quarter. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Everyone, Mike Glockner.
I'm Brandon Callahan.
Of the all-new Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Service Center in Portsmouth, Ohio. We have a $39.95 oil change special going on right now. That includes a free tire rotation and free multi-point inspection. Schedule your appointment online at GlocknerCDJR@Portsmouth.com.
Mark. 6 months of training. 8 miles to go. A three-way tie for almost last place.
Look good in these shorts, right?
And 3 years since he and his team at OhioHealth left cancer in the dust.
And we're back. We still have 2 minutes left into the third quarter.
Yeah, it's, you know, if you look around the area right now, our Carson Francis is at a really good one over at Zane Trace. They don't have their streaming on tonight, so make sure you follow Carson Francis's updates on X as Adina holds a 22-21 lead over Northwest. Ya boy picked that on overtime presented by McDonald's as one of the upsets was I took Adina over Northwest. So me and Dewey both had Portsmouth in the district finals though, so that part's looking good.
Well, originally you didn't know their opponent.
Yeah.
Which
yeah,
Lightning doesn't really strike twice very often, but Piketon's a team that wants to upset. They want to be the underdog. They want to play like that team. And they're down big here, but
yeah, it's you just never know what can happen in a tournament, and it's play by play, possession by possession, and you know, for Piketon, you just got to do it. You got to chip away right now. You know, they haven't really been blown out much this year. You know, the 9-14 record, not ideal, but at the same time, they've won. You know, won some solid games. They're a solid team, even though record-wise maybe you don't think so. But it's a team that defensively they can get in you, and I think they're going to have to, you know, get some baskets, up their game defensively, and you know, get some turnovers and cause some havoc.
They just need to find some shots.
Yes,
because they were looking too nervous and trying to find some perfect open shot when that's not going to happen against a team like Portsmouth. You may have a very slight window, but you have to take it.
Yeah, just got to up that aggressiveness. They'll get the ball to start the half here. And I mean, they've got different kids that have scored at a high level throughout the year. So they're going to need to see some of those guys do so. Like Davis is averaging like around 11 a game. He's only at 3. Bo Henry around 12 a game. He's at 2. So I mean, they're not really getting a whole lot outside of McGuire so far.
We'll see both teams return to their starting lineups for this half. We have McGuire close side, passes it the opposite side to Thacker. Davis a little trapped, finds leg. Pass into
off a foot.
Before the pass could get there, we have a kick ball violation. It'll be on Isaiah Lewis, I believe.
Yeah, it was one of the rare kick balls that actually the offense probably didn't want called because it went right into Bo Henry's hands on the block.
Inbounded to Henry, his shot up.
Yeah, good out of bounds play there. Just getting the ball quickly into Henry.
Now Livingston here, top of the key. Breach, down to Barry. He likes this matchup. Couldn't get it up, but he's fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
But like, that one may have looked like it was going to be a pass. I thought it was going to be a pass, but at the same time, Barry has hit 2 or 3 of those turnaround jumpers throughout the game, so I understand why that's called a shooting foul as he knocks down the first one.
Barry's 4th free throw is good.
Yeah, he was only 1 for 3 before that, so 2 of 4 now.
His second shot, up and down.
Yeah, this is one of the better shooting backgrounds in Southern Ohio, so not surprising that Barry would figure it out a little bit right there.
Piketon finds a way through the press. Henry has it. He wants to work down low. Shot is up and good. Good touch by Bo Henry.
Yeah,
long pass by Barry to Loper.
Yep, Henry's 6'6", really soft touch. Nice job there. I like the idea to get the ball to him in the first couple possessions so far.
Lewis pulls up, no good. Rebound Livingston. He almost lost the ball. His shot's up.
It's going to be on Barry, I think.
Offensive foul on the loose ball, I believe.
Yeah, I think Barry just got a hand into the back of leg.
Davis surveying, trying to find an opening. Thacker has it. Past half court to Henry. He's trapped.
Someone's open, though.
Finds McGuire. His pass to Henry, to Thacker. McGuire open for three. His shot no good. Barry gets the rebound. Deep pass to Loper. His layup is good.
And that's just really good patience there by Loper to not rush that layup. Good find by DeAndre Barry.
See what Piketon does here. Wild pass, leads McGuire to the ball. His shot couldn't find the bottom of the rim. Lewis pushing it here. Barry in the corner. Putting on a move. Shot is up. Bang!
Yeah, not much you can do there if you're Garrett Legg. Try to cut him off on the drive, and he's just able to step back and bury the triple.
Barry almost knocks it out of bounds. Legg has it. McGuire to Thacker. Opposite side to Davis. Shot is up. Good.
Second three of the game for Declan Davis. Good ball movement there by the Red Streaks. Got to get some stops, though.
Barry eyes up surveying what he's going to do. Falls down. Shot no good. Rebound Henry. Davis has it, pushing it to McGuire. Thought about the three, won't take it. Drives in instead to Thacker. Davis at the top of the key. Legg far side. Opposite court to McGuire. Shot is up. No good. Lewis will corral the rebound.
Not great. Because he's holding his head, so I don't know if Barry hit his head on the ground. Hopefully it's just something quick for him.
We'll see him sub out for Cobb.
Yeah, and if you're Portsmouth right now, you're up 22, so you don't want to rush anything there, especially if you do have an injury.
Couldn't find Lewis on the cut. Thacker has it. Over to Legg, into Henry. Bobbled the pass, out to McGuire. His shot is up. Can't find it. Long pass from Lewis to Loper. Hesitates, but shot's up and good.
Loper just really tough. Good find by Isaiah Lewis as well.
Legg has it, 2 men on him. Finds the open man, McGuire. He drives in. Little floater off the glass and good.
8 points now for Brent McGuire to lead the Streaks.
You see Thacker pushing up here.
I say the Streaks are playing better in this half. Just had a couple of good looks, not fall, but still have not been able to cut into the lead at all.
With Cobb close on the wing to Breach. Three. Cannot find it.
Fifth board.
Legg with the rebound.
Fifth board for Legg.
McGuire has it far wing. 2 men on him. Finds the open man in the corner. Thacker trying to find somewhere to go. Can't find Legg, but he gets it back. But Livingston gets it. Lewis's pass short. Shanks will get it to McGuire. Of an injury.
Yeah, so it's Garrett Legg just holding his hand. Hopefully, whatever happened. I think it was when he hustled after that loose ball. So hopefully whatever it is, just like a jam finger or whatnot.
See number 1, Luke Gullion sub in for him. Thacker has it at the top of the key.
And good news for Portsmouth is DeAndre Barry has checked right back in. So
bounce pass to Henry. Luke Gullion couldn't get the pass. It was a little far away from him.
Yeah, Gullion was set, and I think Henry thought he was going to the corner. Just unable to connect. 19 turnovers now for the Streaks.
Barry past the corner, shots up, and good for Cobb.
Yeah, good find by Barry, his 4th assist. Cobb knocks down his first shot of the game.
McGuire surveying. Thacker opposite side of the court, into Henry, down to McGuire, open layup, almost blocked off the rim. We'll look at a timeout here. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll cut to a break. You're watching Southern Ohio Sports Authority, Ohio High School Boys Basketball, presented by OhioHealth.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by Willie and Son Trucking. Willie and Son Trucking has been a proud supporter of local student athletes, coaches, and athletic programs throughout its history. Be sure to look out for the Shack Athlete of the Week presented by Willie and Son Trucking each week at SOSAOhio.com.
Kimberly. Tons of practice. One chop away from a black belt. 7 of the best sidekicks. And 5 years since her cancer diagnosis at OhioHealth.
Welcome back. We have Portsmouth holding a 51-28 lead over Piketon here in the third quarter with 3:13 left to play in this quarter.
Yeah, Piketon's played a lot better here in the second half, but just haven't been able to make up any ground. They are 5 for 9 shooting, only 2 turnovers, which is the big thing for them so far, as that was 17 turnovers in that first half.
Barry has it far sideline, loses the dribble.
Yeah, we're going to have a double or a carry, something.
Some violation on that little bobble there.
Yeah, I just know it got on his leg. He was not able to keep the dribble consistent there. So
McGuire pass it in to Davis.
It's going to be the 11th turnover overall for the Trojans.
Thacker trying to find something. Finds Golian to Davis driving in, who doesn't take the layup. Pass up to Thacker. Three-pointer is good.
Good action there by Piketon. Davis with his 4th assist, hits the baseline, hits the hammer pass outside on the wing to Mason Thacker, knocks down his 2nd triple.
Cobb has it far, close wing, breach, top of the key to Lewis, far side. Barry has it, shoots the 3. Cash money on that one. That one didn't even touch the rim.
19 now for DeAndre Barry, including 8 in this half.
Golian has it, shoots the 3, finds the bottom of the basket. That's his first points of the night.
Yeah, good look there for Luke Golian. I believe that's his first shot of the game as well. So
Cobb has it, far court. Barry has it top of the key, shoots again. Can't find it this time, but Livingston gets the offensive rebound and is fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, and that was one of those hot hand things, as Barry was feeling good after the last one and nearly banks in one.
So 2 free throws here. Livingston's first free throw up, no good off the back of iron.
And here now, after the first one, how that looked, Piketon's got to box hard here, because you almost have to assume that the next one's going to be hard as well.
Once again, no good. McGuire has it pushing. Finds Golian to Thacker, or to Shanks, excuse me. Back to Golian, but he can't corral the pass. As it was hit by Livingston, it'll retain with Piketon.
Yeah, chance for Piketon to keep cutting into the lead.
See Davis inbound it here. Trying to find something, find Shanks. Davis has it. Golian jump pass intercepted by Livingston. Barry will take it up. Excuse me, he passed it to Lewis.
Yeah, just kind of assumed that that was going to be open, and then by the time he left his feet, just had to throw that ball.
Lewis trying to find someone, finds Barry to Cobb. Back to Breach at the top of the key. Barry has it, close wing, puts a little move on. Another one, spins, shots up, good. What a play by DeAndre Barry.
Yeah, DeAndre Barry just going back and forth, just on skates right there. Beautiful move by the big man.
Squire has it, trying to find something. Davis, open shot, three-pointer, just short. And Lewis will take it up slow here. 43 seconds left in the quarter.
Adina leads Northwest 36-34 after 3.
That's the one to keep your eye on. Remember to
Yeah.
follow Carson Francis for updates there. Lewis has it, dribbling from sideline to sideline. Finds Breach. Looks like they're going to hold for last shot here.
Yeah, I like that. Someone is very open.
But
over
Piketon.
Portsmouth. Yeah. That's not a bad foul because you got fouls to give before, where they had 4 guys guarding up top, someone was open underneath, so it's a good foul there for Gullion to give because you're not giving up an automatic layup like you're going to if they would have found anybody.
Gullion's first, I believe, and we'll see Barry inbound here. Far pass to Lewis to the opposite sideline. 10 seconds left.
Good hand.
Thacker will knock it out of bounds with 6.9 left to go.
Yeah, good hands by Thacker there. Ball's probably going to Barry. Tell you what, there's a lot of sideline action of people just going back and forth on this sideline tonight.
Well, Barry will inbound it here. You'll expect a pass back to him.
Oh, nice
Never
cut.
mind. Finds Cobb on a good cut, and his layup's good.
5 now for Cobb.
McGuire, half-court shot, just a little short. That'll take us to the end of the third quarter. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
There's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon. That's the slogan, and that's what we believe at Parmar stores. From groceries to gas and all the other stuff you need, Parmar has it. Download the Parmar app for even more savings, and don't forget the Parmar Rewards Card too. We also believe in being a big part of your community, so look for us at the ball game or wherever you are. Shop us today, like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and remember, if there's not a Parmar store near you now, there will be soon.
This presentation of high school sports on Southern Ohio Sports Authority is brought to you in part by your local McDonald's. McDonald's proudly supports all area athletes again this season. Visit your local McDonald's in Chillicothe, Circleville, Greenfield, and Waverly, and be sure to check out SOSA's newly relaunched podcast, Overtime, presented by McDonald's.
Welcome back. About to be the start of the fourth quarter here in Waverly. Portsmouth still up 58-34 over Piketon.
Yeah, Portsmouth wins the quarter, even though Piketon did play a lot better. End up winning the quarter by 2 points there. They go 6 for 9 in the quarter, 3 of 5 from deep. DeAndre Berry with 10 points in the quarter led them. Levon Cobb with 5 points in the quarter. Piketon 7 of 12 from the field in the quarter, so much better for the Red Streaks.
And Portsmouth will start with the ball here. Barry has it, driving and crosses over, breaks ankles. His shot no good. But Livingston with offensive rebound can't find it. What a move by DeAndre Barry, and he's hiding out.
That was almost really cool.
Move couldn't find it. Leg has it in the close corner. Opposite wing couldn't get it to Thacker. Just a little left. I know Barry's thinking he wants the ball back right here.
Yeah. I don't blame him.
Lewis has it though. Loper, far wing. Barry back with it to Lewis.
At this point, Barry's got 21 points, 5 assists on the night.
Breach, open 3. Nothing but net right there.
Yeah, good action there by the Trojans, able to find Breach. Now they have their biggest lead of the game at 27.
Barry knew to immediately holding up the three-point symbol. And a ball on the ground here. Breach will have it. Driving in, Euro step layup, no good. Offensive rebound back to him, and his shot is up and finds the bottom of the net. Piketon pushing here, knowing they have to go fast. Shanks has it, stuck on a corner. Garrett leg, up, no good. Offensive rebound, Bo Henry after it's knocked out by Livingston. His shots, again, good, no good, but Shanks got it.
There you go.
Put a little move on there, got a little floater from about 2 feet.
Yeah, good job there by Piketon, just battling. They get 3 offensive boards on the possession. Or 2 offensive boards and 3 shots, and finally get one to fall.
Barry has it, Shanks on him. Surveying. Hands it off to Loper. Loper has it. Close wing, Breach. Barry, far wing. Lewis to Breach. Barry wants it. Open, three-pointer, no good. A little strong on that one, but Lewis gets the offensive rebound. Livingston traveled before he could put the shot up.
It was a good find there by Lewis.
Livingston's not happy about that one.
Yeah, just a little shuffle.
So we'll see Piketon here.
Number 22, Noah Ross, will check in for the first time. Portsmouth has dropped back out of the three-quarters court press.
They're just trying to change up to find something. We'll see. Thacker turns it over. Barry with the steal behind the back. Behind the back pass to Breach, and his layup's good. What a pass by DeAndre Barry. Barry almost steals it again. McGuire spin move to get out of it. To Davis, his three-pointer, no good. Rebound Lewis. High stepping. He'll slow it down.
Yeah, Portsmouth's going to get in their action.
Breach has it. Bottom of the three, won't take it. Has it to Loper. Lewis has it. Barry. Top of the key. Loper. Breach. Pull up. On the move. He finds the mid-range jumper.
Yeah, 7 now in the quarter for Loper. Good find, or for Breach. Good find for Loper.
McGuire about for the free throw line. His jumper's good.
Yeah, good cut. He's got 12. Leads the Red Streaks with 12.
Breach will have it.
I was say Portsmouth's got a load of subs getting ready to come in.
Full platoon substitutions coming in at the next dead ball. But first, Loper will dribble out of bounds. It looks like they're getting knocked out of bounds.
Knocked out, I believe.
We'll see 3 subs in for Piketon as well. 4. So basically full platoon for each team in the last minute and a half.
Yeah, we'll get the names in here in a second. So for Piketon, Jace Johnson checks in. Gavin Blanton. Noah Ross has already checked in.
And Jace Johnson.
We got number 14, Jace Ritchie, and then also number 25, Leighton Kelly have all checked in.
For Portsmouth, we'll have Luke Stein check back in. We'll have Cobb and Skurlock back in again. We'll see.
Isaiah Lewis still in.
And then number
32, Jaden Brewer is in. We're going to see number 21, Donovan Parker is into the game.
See what these guys got. Skurlock has it.
Yeah, you get a chance to play here at the beautiful Waverly downtown gym.
Pass is high and out of bounds. See the new look Piketon Red Streaks here.
Yeah, they had a nice JV team this year. You know, some of these kids will have a chance to make an impact on the varsity roster in a season, as they have a lot of players coming back.
And this is just opportunity.
Yeah. Get to show a little bit of what you got here in game play, as you know, you can only do so much in practice, but when you get to play in the game, you get a chance to show, and you know, your family's coming out to support you throughout the year anyway, and now you get a chance to do it here in the tournament. Not the ideal circumstance, like if you're Piketon, but if you're Portsmouth, you're using this as a fun time to get to watch your teammates play too. That can help get you ready for this trip to the Convo that they'll be taking.
Yeah, just more experience, especially for Portsmouth. You have guys like Cobb still in, who actively play for your team in the rotation. This is just good extra minutes for him.
Yeah, maybe
probably is the primary ball handler for the rest of the game.
Yeah, maybe he gets some chances. Now for Portsmouth, they did not have as successful of a JV season, so you may be seeing a guy with more experience running the point to just get them into stuff.
You just got to see what your guys have. You never know. Next man up mentality.
Mm-hmm. Down over at Zane Trace with 3:35 left in the game. Northwest leads Adina 42-40.
We'll see Stein have it, top of the key. He's looking around, finds Parker.
Good hands by Jace Ritchie.
Back to Skurlock. Cobb wants it. Driving in through traffic.
Nice job there by, I believe, Jace Ritchie to take the contact. As Levon Cobb, he played fullback for a reason on the football team, is because he's a big, strong kid. And nice job there by Ritchie to take the contact.
We'll see Portsmouth still bringing a little bit of pressure here.
Well, I think Coach Lyson was getting them to get back.
See Ritchie with the ball, surveying. Finds number 5, Gavin Bland, working the ball around here for Piketon. Stein gets the steal to Skurlock. His layup, good.
Nice job there. Good job by Luke Stein to keep that, or get that rip away. Biggest lead of the game, 69-38 now for the Trojans.
Ritchie knocks a guy over. Three-pointer for number 5. Blanton isn't good, but we'll have a lot of fighting for that rebound. We'll see Ritchie.
It's going to get Jace Ritchie 2 shots at the stripe. And we're going to have 4 more coming in for Portsmouth, which we'll get here in just a second. One's going to be Nathaniel Berry. It's number 14. We got number 22, Caleb Johnson. First one is good.
Number 40, Olshay Wamper McKinley will check in.
There you go.
Alongside number 44,
which is John Carter. Yeah, he was listed at 00 in the program. So nice job there for Jace Ritchie to knock down the first free throw. And we got 1:48 left for these guys on the court.
Just getting your guys some burn. Like we saw their JV team play when we watched them against South Point, and Wamper McKinley was pretty active in that game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is, like you said, get these guys some burn. They've worked hard. And at this time of the season, sometimes you're not seeing a whole lot of time for guys outside of the rotation.
And these JV guys, you don't have the same team without them.
Right.
As we see a lot of work going on here.
John Carter outside.
Carter has it. Working. Wants the shot. Finds Wamper McKinley. Back out to Berry. Nathaniel Berry. Oh, can't find it from the free throw line. See Ritchie here. Thought about the three, won't shoot it. Ritchie has it back. His three-pointer just off the front iron. Wamper McKinley will corral the rebound.
Well, and then also, like, the crowd wants to see these guys have success too. So nice job there.
Jace Ritchie with the steal. His layup, no good, but he's fouled.
Yeah,
He'll return to the free throw line.
Jace Ritchie's driven some really good minutes so far. It's been the last 4, but he's taken a charge, gets a steal there. He's gotten to the line twice now.
I mean, if my roster's correct, that's a freshman out there.
Yeah, and he's got 2 points so far. So, maybe just putting him into Coach Miller's mind a little bit more of like, hey, someone's got to step in for Brent McGuire. I want those minutes. Obviously, you got the summer, you got the all-season workouts to show what you got, but this is a good chance to kind of show what you can do on the big stage, even if the game's not real close, still on the big stage.
Just under 45 seconds left, we'll have Parker driving. So Nathaniel Berry will have it. He wants to put a move on. Decides to pass it to Parker. Into John Carter. He's working the post spin move, shot up, and good. What a spin move there by John Carter, and he's hyped up.
Yeah, nice job by John Carter there, taking his time, getting into a good position on the spin and scoring.
Number 5, Blanton's layup will not make it. Ritchie tried to corral it, Jace Johnson tried to corral it, but cannot get it before it goes out of bounds. See Portsmouth here with 13.2 left to go with a 71-42 lead. See what Nathaniel Berry does here. His open three. Good, knocks it down. The crowd is hyped for that three. And that'll be your final, 74-42.
Yeah, and you get a chance, these kids get the chance to play. You want to see them have success. And obviously the Portsmouth people behind us were very excited for those last couple plays for John Carter and Nathaniel Berry.
We'll cut to a break here. You're watching Ohio High School boys basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth.
Williams has transferred to Wendy's for the new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
This burger's my inspiration, and I just hope to inspire you.
Oh, you have inspired us.
Thought we were doing names on the headband.
Get it together. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new loaded nacho cheeseburger.
Richer. Countless nights in the garage. 8 shiny new pistons. 1 very happy 16-year-old granddaughter. And 2 years since starting cancer treatment at OhioHealth.
Welcome back. We have Portsmouth here around the logo celebrating.
Their post-game prayer that Coach Lice has done for a very, very long time, especially going back to his days at Piketon. But on the day, so for Portsmouth, they're going to go back to the Convo for the first time in 7 years. They have, it's been the most historically successful program of the Southeast District, and to see them get back to that level is really good to see. As they are like we said, a historic program, and that's why you see so much support from different people around their community, and that's why they're so excited over this team.
I mean, the last 5 seasons, all losing records before this. And
Yeah.
then you bring in a guy like Lyseth, who, from here, 1,000-point scorer at Portsmouth.
Yeah, he's won a lot. He gets a chance to do it at his alma mater. He won a state championship there as a player and as an assistant coach. So I mean, he knows what it takes to win at Portsmouth, and and we see it here in his first year. 17 wins now and a chance to get back to the Convo for the first time in 7 seasons. So just looking at stats real quick, I'll go through Piketon first. Their senior, Brent McGuire, 12 points on the night for his last career game. First team All-SVC, outstanding career for McGuire. 6 points for Declan Davis. He also had 5 assists. 6 points for Mason Thacker. They each knocked down a pair of triples. 6 points for Bo Henry. 3 points for Luke Gullion and Garrett Legg. Garrett Legg also with a team high 6 rebounds. 4 points for Jace Ritchie and 2 points for Trevin Shanks. Now for Portsmouth, 23 points for DeAndre Berry, also 5 rebounds and 6 assists. 20 points for Donovan Breach, 15 points and 4 assists for Malachi Loper, 5 points and 4 rebounds for Levon Ball, 3 points for Nathaniel Berry, 2 points for Noah Livingston, Leland Skurlock, Luke Stein, and John Carter. Portsmouth will move on. They are the 5 seed, so they will play the winner of the Northwest and Adena game. Northwest leads that game 44-40 with just 112 left to play in that game. So we will see what happens there. Follow Carson Francis on X to get the final results on that.
And for Piketon, this is not how you want to see the season end.
No, it's not. But at the same time, you a season where you only win the 9 games, but you go on the road and you beat Westfall, a league opponent that had beaten you twice, and you go and beat them. So, I mean, you've got some good stuff to go off of. As we said, only 1 senior that you're graduating, so you got a lot of youth back. And at the end of the year, you're a little younger even. So if they can flip that record for the next year, I'm sure that the Piketon faithful would take that. 15-9 feels a lot better than the 9-15 does. But at the same time, for Piketon, it's a proud program. They've won over 1,000 games in their program history, and you've got one of your favorite sons there coaching. they're in a good position. They just, this is one of those years where maybe the wins didn't happen as much, but a lot of the things they see, they can work on in the summer, see on film, they can adjust to, and like I said, maybe flip that record for the next season.
I mean, and sadly, they won't be able to bring McGuire back, but their second leading scorer and their leading rebounder and assister in Henry and Legg, both back next year.
Yeah, then Davis also had a really strong year, so they're going to have to find a fifth starter because Mason Thacker, he can really shoot the ball. He showed that tonight with a couple of made threes. So they're going to have to find somebody to go into that fifth spot. Leighton Kelly did it a lot this year. Didn't play much tonight. But
Jace Ritchie trying to put on a little pace for himself.
Jace Ritchie played well tonight. Luke Golian and Trevin Shanks, a couple other kids that you think are probably have a good chance to step into that role. But it'll be interesting to see what happens with them. That they're going to play some good teams over the summer and just get better throughout the year.
And I think that'll do it for us for this game. You were watching Ohio High School basketball on Southern Ohio Sports Authority, presented by OhioHealth. Thank you all for watching.